Alright, let's start with the core, or what we call as the ninja features of DFM. Alright, first, centralized flow deployments. So using DFM, I'll show you how easy it is to deploy any new data flow into your target cluster. Let's first see how it is done without DFM. So you will be logging into your NiFi UI. This is my NiFi canvas, my NiFi UI, right? I'll probably add a process group over here. I'll select that flow from my, let's say from my registry. Okay, I'll select that flow from my registry. I'll click over here. I'll go to registry. I'll select my bucket. Then I'll select my data flow. Let's say I want to do events, right? I'll select the version, and then I click into import. And that is typically how it is done when you're doing it with NiFi UI. After this flow is imported, then we'll need to go and do the flow configuration also. That also again we need to do with NiFi UI. Now, if this flow has to deploy to another cluster, I have to again log in into my second NiFi UI and repeat the same process over there, right? And then again do the configuration also. This is when we are doing traditionally without DFM. Now let's see how this gets simplified when we are doing it using DFM. Okay, let me go to DFM. This is my DFM portal, right? I have to deploy my data flow into UAT cluster. So what I do is I click onto my cluster login button and I am logged into my UAT cluster. Okay. I did not need to go into NiFi UI. I did not need to type in any credentials, anything over here, because this is all pre-filled into DFM. Okay. Then I go to process groups. I click onto deploy. I select my bucket over here, just like I did over there. I select my data flow. Let's say I select this data flow. I select my data flow version. I click on continue. I see the same minimap of what was in NiFi UI. I can drag and drop my process group anywhere. So let's say I drop it over here. I click on continue. I have the option of updating any parameters, any context, any controller services, all within DFM. Okay, I can do all of those things from within DFM itself. I don't need to go outside of DFM. Okay, let's say this is done. I click on continue. This is an optional step. Let's say I skip it for now. I click on continue. DFM displays me a summary of what it is about to do. It shows me the cluster name. It shows me the process group name, which is going to be deployed, which version, and I click on to deploy. Now within few seconds, DFM will do its magic and the data flow will be deployed in my NiFi cluster. And over here, DFM has successfully deployed it. Let's go back and validate. So this is my NiFi UI. Over here we can see that data flow is now showing up. Very simple. Using DFM, we were able to do the complete data flow deployment in few clicks only from within DFM window. I did not need to log into my NiFi UI at all. Imagine if I've got 3 more clusters, let's say my development clusters, I've got my UAT cluster, then maybe I've got my production cluster. The same process can be used to deploy into all of those clusters from within DFM. Okay, I just need to switch my cluster from over here and I can do a deployment in that same cluster. Okay. Hope you like this feature. I will be covering more features in the coming videos.